Royal family in shock. Prince William makes important announcement. Harry and Meghan officially banished from the monarchy. Imagine waking up one morning, scrolling through your phone with a cup of coffee in hand, only to see the headline that your family has officially disowned your own brother and his wife from the monarchy. That's exactly the chaos the British royal family and the world witnessed when Prince William made a stunning announcement. Harry, Meghan, and their children will be permanently removed from the line of succession and stripped of all royal privileges. The palace corridors, usually brimming with polite conversation and quiet protocol, were reportedly buzzing with disbelief, murmurs, and some, perhaps, silent relief. It all started with an urgent press briefing in London, where Prince William, looking unusually stern yet composed, addressed the nation. He didn't sugarcoat the situation. After careful consideration and in consultation with the family, it has been decided that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, along with their children, Archie and Lilibet, will no longer hold positions in the royal line of succession nor enjoy royal privileges. The announcement was brief, but its ripple effects would be felt worldwide. Many wondered how the relationship between the brothers, already strained by years of public disagreements and explosive interviews, had reached this breaking point. The media, always hungry for drama, immediately speculated about secret meetings, private letters, and tense confrontations that may have led to this historic decision. Could this be the final chapter in a saga that has captivated the globe, or merely the beginning of a new, more dramatic royal storyline? Even before the official announcement, rumors had swirled about tensions simmering beneath the polished public appearances. Meghan and Harry's move to the U.S. Their controversial interviews and the couple's media ventures were seen by some royal insiders as irreconcilable with the traditions and expectations of the monarchy. But until now, no one had dared predict such a drastic move. Did William feel he had no choice but to protect the institution of the monarchy? Or was this a personal statement about family loyalty and boundaries? The answers remain shrouded in mystery, but speculation is flying faster than ever. As the dust began to settle, reactions poured in from around the world. Supporters of the Sussexes expressed outrage, questioning whether the monarchy was being too harsh, while staunch royalists applauded William's decisive action. Social media exploded with memes, debates, and a flood of conspiracy theories. People couldn't help but ask, was this about titles, power, money, or something deeper? An emotional rift that had finally reached the surface? The story was no longer just about a family. It had become a global spectacle, one that blurred the lines between royal tradition and modern celebrity culture. For those who follow the British royal family closely, it's easy to forget that these are real people with real emotions, caught in a whirlwind of public scrutiny. Imagine the weight of growing up in palaces, under constant public gaze, only to have your family torn apart on an international stage. It's a level of pressure most of us can barely fathom. And yet, there's a lesson here. Even those born into privilege are not immune to familial conflict, betrayal, and heartbreak. The story of Harry and Meghan is, in some ways, a mirror to any family drama, amplified by millions of eyes and endless commentary. So what does this mean for Archie and Lilibet, the youngest generation of the royal lineage? Officially, they are no longer entitled to any royal titles or future succession. For parents, this is an incredibly painful decision, but it also raises questions about identity, legacy, and the intersection of private life with public duty. Will the children grow up aware of their unique heritage, or will they be shielded from the royal spotlight entirely? Only time will tell, but it's certain that their childhood will be shaped by a reality most of us could never imagine. Interestingly, amid the headlines and political speculation, there are subtle human moments that deserve attention. Sources suggest that, despite the public nature of the announcement, efforts were made to handle the transition with dignity. Staffers reportedly arranged private consultations, legal paperwork, and personal support to help Harry and Meghan navigate this monumental change. Even in a story dominated by scandal and intrigue, there's a reminder that compassion, organization, and foresight still matter behind closed doors. For those watching from afar, there are takeaways beyond palace intrigue. This situation illustrates the consequences of choices, the importance of clear boundaries, and the emotional cost of public life. It's also a lesson in resilience. Families, no matter how famous, can endure painful changes and still find a way forward. Perhaps Harry and Meghan will redefine what it means to be royal outside the traditional framework, crafting a life that balances personal happiness with responsibility to their children. As we absorb this seismic announcement, one question lingers. What comes next? Will there be reconciliation?